In this video, I'm going to expose the 10 most dangerous real estate lies keeping people broke, stuck, and out of the game. I'm going to show you exactly what wins in this market. I've been in this business for 15 years through crashes, recessions, rate hikes, bidding wars, and I can tell you the truth is rarely what the average buyer or seller believes. They're listening to their cousin who just got licensed, their uncle who's been waiting for the crash with the rest of the Twitter bros since 2015, the internet troll who says the market's rigged. And guess what? That bad advice is costing tens of thousands in missed equity, hundreds of thousands most of the time, wasted time for those people, and blown deals. So if you're trying to play this game with old rules or bad advice, you're already behind. So let's set the record straight one myth at a time. Number one, the market is about to crash. Just wait. Well, if we look at the last 4 decades, that's just simply not true. We have enough data to uncover the facts. In each of the last 4 decades, homeowners have gotten obnoxious price appreciation. Well, what about the 2000s? Isn't that the one time everybody lost money? After the home prices went up 80+%, they lost about half of that. If you buy on 10-year cycles, and the average homeowner tenure is 11.8 years according to Redfin, you really just don't lose if we look back on history. There's only one other time besides the great mortgage crisis, which we're not in right now, that home prices went down. Since 1942, home prices don't go down, they go up. It's a real asset. So if you're waiting for the crash, you're waiting for 1 year since 1942 or another mortgage crisis. Number two, high interest rates mean it's a bad time to buy. So that means buyers should wait, right? Well, Warren Buffett says you want to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. If everybody's got the same plan as you, I'm going to wait till interest rates get lower or at an appropriate place for me to buy, then you're using the same playbook as everybody else. If everybody else is operating in fear and then those interest rates come down and they all rush to the market together, what do you think that does to demand? It's a simple supply and demand game in real estate. If demand goes up and there's more buyers now than there are sellers, you see home prices get pushed up. So you actually want to be greedy, like Warren Buffett says, when everybody else is fearful. High interest rates, more opportunity to negotiate, more opportunity for there to be less buyers competing with you. Number three, I don't need an agent because Zillow shows me everything. If we look at the seller matrix that my friend Sharon Srivatsa created, that covers one of the 4 buckets. You have sellers that you know, people who are on Zillow, and passive sellers, sellers who you don't know. All right, so if we look at the seller matrix, there's 4 buckets, and only one of these buckets do buyers not need an agent to find out about these homes. That's the Zillow, Redfin, Homes.com, Realtor.com. Those are active listings that you don't know. You don't know the seller, and they're active. You can see those online. You don't need an agent's help to be aware of those homes. But the other 3 buckets on the seller matrix are active, and you know them. But who knows them? The agent knows them. They're in the coming soon phase. They're getting their house ready. Something just happened. Maybe it's diamond, divorce, diplomas. Something in their life happened where they're getting ready to go onto the market. Maybe they're even coming soon or getting prepared to go coming soon on MLS. That means they're working with an agent. Agent have that inside information. Now there's passive sellers. They're passive and you know them. There's somebody who's selling after they find the right house to buy. Well, who knows them in that scenario? Again, that's the agent. Hey, once we find the right house for you to buy, we're going to get your house ready to go on to the market. Agents know that information because they're working with them on the buy side. And then the passive sellers that you don't know. These are people who have been on the market before and have come off the market. In real estate, we call this an expired listing, somebody who had it listed and took it off the market. And they're just in that phase where they don't know what to do. Again, do the normal buyers have this information? I mean, they could hunt for it. They can do the work of the agent if they want to be an agent, but Zillow doesn't show you everything. It doesn't show you what was on the market and no longer is. It doesn't show you the people that are prepping to get on the market. And if you want to do that work as a buyer, you certainly can. Most people hire an agent to do agent work. Number 4, my rate is too low to sell. Well, are you an investor and you're renting the property out, or is it where you live? See, homeowners don't make decisions on rates. They make decisions on their life. There's the 5 Ds people make decisions on. I mentioned 3 of them before: diamonds, diplomas, diapers, divorce, or death. When life happens, regardless of your rate, people make decisions to sell. doesn't matter what the rate is. If I've got to move out of state, if my rate is low, I'm not staying in state when I have to move because my work moved me. My rate is too low is not a reason to keep a house. That's investor talk, not homeowner talk. Number 5, my cousin just got licensed. I'll use them. Let me just ask you this. If your cousin just became a hairdresser and they're like, hey, I want to do my first haircut ever on you. Now your hair grows back, so it's not a big deal if they screw it up. But you love your current hairdresser. They're a professional. They've been doing it a long time. They've got tons of experience. They know exactly how to cut your hair. Are you risking your haircut before you go to maybe the biggest event ever on your cousin who just got licensed or wants to try out an apprentice style cutting your hair? And that's an easy thing. Your hair grows back. What doesn't grow back when you make a mistake with your cousin who just got licensed is your bank account if you make a real estate decision and it goes south. These are like 7, 10, 12-year decisions people make. Having a professional in their corner. Now, if your cousin's working with a professional, hey, this team does X amount of sales per year. They've got professionals backing him. He's got the right guidance. She's working with the right people. It certainly makes the decision easier to keep family involved. Family being involved in these decisions isn't always easier, but if they're backed by a professional, it can be easier. Listen, my wife got her dental hygiene license years ago. She doesn't use it today, but at the time, she was practicing before she got the license on people who didn't have dental care. They'd come in and volunteer their teeth. Now, I'm married to her. I'm not volunteering my teeth on somebody who's in training mode. I'm going to a professional who's already been approved. I don't care if we're married. You're not training on my teeth. These aren't going to just naturally grow back if you screw them up. I'm going to leave certain things to a professional. Your cousin just getting licensed isn't it. Number 6, I'll sell it myself and save the commission. You can do this. It's an option I tell every single seller. Hey, you want to go straight to Zillow? You want to become an agent? You want to do all the agent work trying to find the 1 out of 4 buyers that don't use the major portals like Zillow, Realtor.com, and Redfin? You want to invest in all of the marketing? You want to be the negotiator, talk to the lenders, talk to the attorneys, talk to the appraisers? The options available for you. Are you really saving commission when you factor in your time and your investment? There's a trade-off there. Some people are going to do this. Now, even with the market being a lot more fruitful than it's been, kind of ever, less and less people are doing this. More and more people are actually hiring an agent because you know what? I can also build my own house. I can learn to be a contractor. I can get my contractor's license and build my house. Is it going to take me 5, 10 years to figure it out? Or is my house going to be done in 1 year? I can build a car or I can go to a professional and have them deliver it for me. In fact, they'll deliver it right to my driveway for some of these companies. I can do a lot of things myself. But most things, it's more economical, makes more sense to use a professional because I'm not saving anything by doing it myself. The thing you're really saving is your own time. And what's your time worth? If you do the math on what an agent makes per hour, I think you'll take that trade-off every single time. Number 7, buyers can see outdated finishes. If you want top price, listen, the truth is buyers can't see past what is right in front of them, whether that's the thumbnail photo on Zillow or when they walk into the house. Buyers see what they see. If the wall is orange or purple, that's how they envision the house, or they envision a whole bunch of work that they have to incur. You want it to feel fresh, it better smell fresh, it better look fresh, it better be a blank slate where they can truly envision what they're going to do to the house. Simply, buyers don't see past what they see. They're not a contractor, they're not an HGTV expert. They see what they see and what you give them. You want top dollar, you got to make your house feel like a blank slate or an updated version of that. Number 8, I'll just wait to get my price. Well, your price is probably, as my friend Sharon says, an aspirational price. It's one that's reserved to test the market, one that might be for a one-off property. The longer you wait to get your price, the more buyers say, what is wrong with that house? Buyers look at a couple things when they're on Zillow or any of these portals. How many people are viewing it? How many people are saving it? And how long has it been on the market? And once you get to a certain time period, days on market, which never go away on these portals, they don't get scrubbed. It's like that post you made on Facebook when you were in high school. You can delete it. Zillow doesn't delete it. That post stays up there. Your days on market last forever. And what do buyers do? When you're a buyer, you do the same thing. What's wrong with the house? Why does nobody else want it? I want what everybody else wants. That's the mindset of a buyer. And the longer you wait to get your price, the more buyers aren't willing to pay for it, the more they think they have room to negotiate, and your price gets driven down. Number 9, real estate is too uncertain with everything going on. There's always something going on. And if you're reading into headlines, we've had headlines for the last 100 years. And what has real estate done for the last 100 years? It's continued to be the asset that provides more wealth to more people in this country. The homeowners, 75 times more wealthy than the home renter, somebody paying somebody else's mortgage. So yeah, there's uncertainty. Having an asset is the hedge against uncertainty. Why does the 10-year go up in uncertain times? Well, it's safe. Why does gold go up in uncertain times? It's safe. Real estate in this country is about the safest bet you can have against uncertain times. Number 10, I missed the window. It's too late to buy. We can't go back in time to 2012. I'd love to do it. I can't go back to the blackjack table and decide to bet more when blackjack is coming. But in 2039, you'll be saying the same thing about 2025. I missed that 2025 window. It's only too late to buy when you're looking backwards, not looking forward. The data is very clear on this. Don't wait to buy if you have a reason to stay in the home. The average homeowner tenure is 11.8 years. It won't be too late when you look backwards 12 years from today. If you enjoyed me busting up those 10 real estate myths and you want more to help your business, YouTube thinks you'll love this one.